Hey team, so I am currently on vacation in Anaheim. So we're at Disneyland, and my son is getting a little opportunity to swim in the pool. It's nighttime, and I had some time here sitting poolside watching him play with other kids. And I figured it'd be a great time to do a podcast because it made me think about vacations overall. So, the reason I do these podcasts is really I don't have anything to sell you. I am looking to really enhance your life and enhance your ability to improve your wellness, because there's a lot of people out there in pain, and I really don't want you to be one of them. So today I want to really talk about vacations overall. Are vacations good for you? Eh. But more so, why are vacations good for you? And the best way I could put this is why they're good for me. And what I found over my years of doing these vacations is that it's more than just a reset for me. Ryan laughs every time that I take some time off, because I always come back with these grand ideas and these big things that I want to do, and I start jumping on them and executing them. And he knows that change is coming, that it's more than just a recharge for me. It's more of a reload. So what I was thinking about with these vacations is why they're so good. And one of the ways is that it removes the known. And what I mean by it removing the known is that we kind of have a routine. We wake up at the same time, we go to bed at the same time, we start our coffee at the same time, we go to travel to work the same time, we know how much time it's going to take, we take lunch at the same time. There's usually a routine, and you kind of get stuck on your routine of how your day's going to go. And that can be good because it increases your productivity. But what it also can be is a hindrance to thinking outside the box by being more productive in other areas of your life, which is really creative. Because we get kind of set that we do this and then we take this next step and this next step, and it becomes kind of autonomic. And because it's becoming autonomic, it makes it so that you aren't really getting creative with your thoughts and thinking outside the box. So I really like these vacations because they reset me in the sense that I can't just do the same routine that I always do, that things are different. So let me give you an example. Typically, we're on a plane. And when we're on a plane, I never get Wi-Fi service. I never pay for Wi-Fi service. And I do that purposefully so that I don't use my device. But I still pull up my laptop. And what I'm really looking to do is to execute something on my notes, a document or other, that I can bear down and just grind it out. Because on an airplane, you're on there for 1 to 4 or 5 hours at a time, depending. And it's uninterrupted time where you can just put in your headphones, turn on some music, and then just execute on what you need to. So it might be on a marketing platform that I'm doing. It might be on some different procedures and scripts that we need to execute in the office. It could be on just new ideas for new projects for our specialized strength programs that we're doing, training programs or others. So, for me, it's really good time to just bear down and lock that in. The other thing it does is it gives me an opportunity to clean up those loose ends that maybe I don't want to. And a lot of times we end up doing the things that we really enjoy. And so the things that you enjoy, you find a way that, I got to really do this, and I got to attack this, and you delay the stuff that's more painful for you. And the reason that they're usually painful is because it takes dedicated mental time to do it. And so when I'm sitting on a plane, I can just lock in mentally and say, this is my time. So some of my best material and best stuff moving forward is usually on an airplane with my laptop, with my headphones in, and cranking it out. So it really gives me a great opportunity to do that. The other thing that going on vacation does is it resets my office. And what I mean by resetting my office is that we want to get to where we're an efficient team overall that isn't isn't dependent on me being there to make sure things run smoothly. Our operations manager, Mackenzie, does a fantastic job. And it really gives an opportunity for her to just take the reins and manage anything that happens. So while I've been on this vacation, the breaker and lights went completely out in room 5. So we didn't have any power there, which is our decompression room, and she figured it out. So she brought in extension cords, pulled the power from the other room. She called an electrical company, had them come in and fix it, independent of me. And that's critical because we've got super talented, smart, hardworking people that are in this office, and our company will continue to thrive and grow predicated on the ideas and the execution of the people that are in there. So for me, it gives them an opportunity to shine without me, one, interfering, because it's hard for me not to interfere, and then two, it shows the holes. So let's say 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now, we start seeing the impact of me being gone. That tells me we need to put more emphasis and training in that area, because while I was gone, they needed me to do X, Y, Z, and I wasn't there to do it. So this was the end up result. And it could be that maybe we lose money. Maybe we fall short of patient expectations. Whatever it is well deserved in our area, and is easily justifiable for us to fail, just so that we can learn what that failure is, so then we can make it better. And we'll put all the processes in place to absolutely make that better. So for me, getting out of town, getting away from the daily grind of our office, gives those key players in our office a chance to just absolutely shine and do what they need to show where our holes are, where we can get better, where we can train. So the other area that I see that getting out of town and going on vacation helps overall is that it allows new ideas to flow. And what I mean by that is, when I'm out of town, it gives me a greater opportunity to read. Again, I'm off my routine. I don't have the same daily tasks to do. So it gives me an opportunity to really read. So if I'm on the plane, I can read a ton of materials. I'll always bring 2 to 3 books. And if I'm poolside, like right now, and my son's over there playing with another kid in the water, I could sit here and read, and it allows me to constantly just write new ideas and new new plans for what we're looking to do. So it's really a great way for me to recharge what we're doing in the office, whether it be the physical therapy office or the personal training office. Gives me ideas on our marketing side, gives me ideas on our programming, gives me ideas on our execution, gives me ideas on just training overall for our staff so that we could be the best staff possible. So the new ideas happen because I'm on vacation. And it seems weird because some people might go, oh, geez, you're on vacation, you should unplug from that stuff. But truly, there's, in my opinion, there is no work-life balance. If you enjoy something and you're passionate about something, then you think about it. It's a part of who you are. And truly, balance doesn't really occur. Balance doesn't occur because if you really are passionate about something and you enjoy it, you do it. So it's actually fun. So how do you balance fun? My kid's over there swimming in the pool right now. He's got another kid. He's got his goggles on and running around. Should I tell him to get out of the water because it's been in the water too much? Balance is in a way a made-up term for individuals to feel better about what they're doing. And what I mean by that is, if you don't enjoy your job, if you don't enjoy what you're doing, if it stresses you out nonstop and you're constantly looking to get away from it, then you're looking for balance. But if you truly enjoy what you're doing and it's a part of who you are and it makes you a better person because of it, it's hard to say that you need to balance it out by not doing it. So for me, I find balance, unquote, balance, in the fact that I do think about it a lot. It gives me enjoyment to know how we can better improve what we do for our physical therapy and personal training clients, how I can enhance the office atmosphere for our own staff that are there on different ideas. And to me, it's just constant learning, constant growth as an entrepreneur, but also as a person. And the more that I grow, it's fun, it's enjoyable. And then to see your growth that you've taken now impact others in a positive way, holy smokes, it is transformational, truly transformational. So it's hard for me to use the word balance. So, I'll round this out with the fact that when we're looking at vacations, are vacations good for you, or vacations good for me? They're absolutely good for me. I think moving forward, I actually need to take more vacations. And part of the reason is because they help me reset my mind and reset my focus, but they also allow me to execute. And part of the process right now is taking the new ideas and the new planning that I have, the new knowledge that I've learned while I've been here, and then how do I execute that? Because we can come up with 1,000 new ideas. We can, but they're absolutely worthless if we do not put an action plan into them. If we can't implement how we'd make them actually come to fruition, they're worthless. So for me, it's about creating that action plan on how we can stay accountable to the process of what we're trying to do in the new information that we're learning on how it applies to the office in a positive way. And sometimes it flops. Sometimes I come back and I say, let's do this, XYZ, and then Mackenzie and others will tell me, in a nice way, that's really good, just not for right now. But it's always on paper. It's always in my laptop. It's something that I could always reference in the future. So, all in all, what I'm trying to really execute is through this podcast, and is, vacations are something that people should take, because it doesn't just recharge, the body through trying to get away from something and escape something, because when you return, it's there again. I use vacations really just to reload, and it gives me that perspective that changes my environment. It allows me to buckle down and really isolate the tasks that I have been procrastinating on. I can get them done, but also learn new material, learn new things that allows me to draw up an action plan to just make things better. So, and then again, like I said, it allows our staff to show that they really don't need me to be absolutely fantastic. So all in all, before I sign off today, I just want to say that if you're watching this, if you're one of those patients, one of those clients in any of our groups, from the physical therapy to the personal training, I appreciate you. I appreciate the information that you give me. And again, these vacations are a way for me to reload what we're doing so that we can continue to add value to your life. So all in all, thanks team for listening today. And again, I do these so that we can help enhance your life. So I hope that this talk today on vacations gives you food for thought on taking more vacations, but also how to utilize those vacations for yourself. All right, team. Catch you next time.